Ask Andy Anything Thursday. The Guardians, they won a game against the Dodgers. So slight victory, I guess. The Buckeyes still don't have a quarterback. The Cavs are, like everybody's in the NBA, taking night-night pills until probably, mid to late September when they start ramping up for the season. And then there's DTR, the rise of DTR. So it's Ask Andy Anything, ask me anything you want. We'll talk for about 15, 20 minutes about whatever's on your mind. Buckeyes, nervous about the starting quarterback, still no announcement there. DTR, is that the future? I think it is, actually. I think he's actually shown a lot where he's shown some growth. So ask me anything there. No one's happy with the Guardians because they're losing the way they are. A lot of people want Francona out. We can talk about that too. It's whatever's on your mind, whatever's on your brain. Feel free to just breathe in, breathe out. See Stan's in the room. Stan's got to have questions. Got to want to talk. It's Thursday at 9 o'clock. Probably before some of you guys are getting ready to go clubbing. Get out there, go to the bar. Let's talk a little sports. It's you and me. I was shocked about the Josh Dobbs announcement today, especially after Stefanski basically anointed him as the number 2 quarterback. There's Cameron Billman, who should be the next manager of the Guardians. I actually think it'd be good for the Guardians to look outside the organization, unless it's Sandy Alomar. I think Sandy's earned the opportunity to manage the club. Sandy has definitely earned it. I think outside that, it would be actually good for the Guardians to bring someone in from the outside. I think they could use the jolt. I think it could actually bring some good energy. Well-deserved retirement for Terry. Francona is a legend. I think he does not get enough love lately. Francona has turned around this baseball organization. He is a Hall of Fame manager. He has managed this team to a World Series and almost a World Series championship. The coach next year for the Browns, Stan, I know people are going to be like, what? Harbaugh, and let's see what happens with Deshaun Watson. DTR, though, is nipping and ready to go. Boy, DTR's had a wonderful showing. Either Sandy or Hale. And other than that, I don't know about Hale as much as I do Sandy. I know Sandy. I think Sandy would be a good manager. I think he's earned the opportunity. He'll be loved by the city. But I don't think if it's Sandy Alomar, I actually do think that you got the outside of the organization. Browns have a great chance to get some draft compensation for DTR. We continue to look on B. Poro. I said this the other day and people thought I was crazy. This year, this is the Deshaun Watson train. Next year, if DTR continues to play like this, and continues to play like this number 2, and there's any sign of struggling from Deshaun Watson, that DTR drum's going to get louder and louder and louder. He is really, he's just been impressive. I can't remember last time it's been that impressive. K-Mac, what should we do with the cap? Roll it over and make a big trade in the middle of the season. Big trade for the middle of the season. Ozzie Guillen won a World Series, but he is notoriously a little wild. Just got Watson my fantasy draft big year ahead for him. I can see that. I think Watson's going to be good this year. I actually still think at the end of the day, the person who's going to really, who I've seen shine this preseason has been Elijah Moore and Chubb. I know everybody's on Watson because he's a quarterback. Chubb and Elijah Moore is a big part of this offense. I think Elijah Moore is going to have a big, big year. I liked what I've seen from him in that preseason game against the Commanders. Do need some fire, Colin. Ozzie Guillen definitely brings fire, but I don't think Ozzie Guillen's going to be the fit, obviously. I think they're going to be going somewhere else. I don't necessarily see that happening, but, times will change. All right, what else you guys got? Come on, fire up some questions. Ask Andy anything. Come on, it's Thursday night. You're stretching out. There's nothing else to do. We're still not to Brown season. Are you happy with the Buckeyes quarterback situation? Come on, rip off some questions. Here we go. Come on. You know you want to itch to ask. Just itching to ask. Itching to ask. Give a couple more minutes if anybody wants to talk anything more. If not, we'll say adieu. But again, I think if the Indians front office, they would trade Chubb up and Stan. That's not, what you're saying is actually very accurate. I do think sometimes the Guardians and Indians organization gets a lot of heck. But for what it's worth, you're right about that. I think the Guardians organization, though, with Antonetti and Chernoff, has actually done a good job up until this year. This year, they've had an off year. So is Francona. Most realistic infield prospect to be trading off season. gosh, right now, realistically, trade it's probably going to be, oh God, maybe Freeman. I don't know. Arias has been playing better lately. What do you think of the Cavs need to do or not to wet the bed? They've got to add one more forward. They add point guard because Rubio. Point guard's a big story. Rubio not playing, and you can't expect him to play. That's the big thing. If they ran the Browns, I hear you. What? How do you think Watson will do? I think he's going to be good. I don't think he's going to be great. I think Watson's going to be a good quarterback. Any trades for the Browns coming? I think during the regular season, yes. Odds, Njoku makes the Pro Bowl. I think 30 to 25%. I think Elijah Moore. I think Nick Chubb. High up there, yes. I think Myles Garrett is going to have a great chance to win the defensive MVP. Zadarius Smith too. And Emerson. I love Emerson. I don't think Emerson gets enough pub. I think that kid's very, very good, and obviously didn't award. But Njoku, not so much. I think Njoku's it's kind of like anything else. Like Sean Watson, he's a good player, good solid player, but is anything more than that? Not really. Good player, though. I don't think about Pro Bowl. All right, any more questions real quick? Ask Andy anything. We're all tired from the Guardians. Buckeyes, no. A couple more minutes. DTR, the future is here now. Very excited to see them play against the Chiefs this week to see what we really got with them. I really want to see the backup running back situation with Wilkins. I want to see what we have there. And we'll go from there. Going once, going twice. Have a great night. Be back on. Tomorrow the Guards are in Toronto to play the Blue Jays, play the Birds. And then we're 2 days away from Chiefs-Browns, a Sunday 1 o'clock game. And the college football season starts with Navy and Notre Dame on Saturday afternoon. Have a good night. Back on tomorrow for the Guardians Blue Jays.